This is another government accountability story, my first Guardian front page. So I think it's fairly obvious what I've done here. It does highlight how we have a system whereby the clamour for accountability is basically the clamour for the governing party to set up an investigation into themselves. And that's how they hold themselves accountable, which seems a bit shit to me. The other thing you might have noticed is I blur out the text of the stories. There's a couple of reasons for that. Partially kind of like a copyright thing, just in case that was an issue. I also obviously don't change. I'm not rewriting the actual stories, just the headlines. So it kind of makes sense to just blur that out, so the actual stories aren't readable. I also don't want anyone to mistake these for actual headlines and for an actual front page. I doubt they would, but there's a few headlines that I do that are pretty close, like they're only slightly parody. And so I didn't want this to be confused for front pages. I want it to be kind of fairly obvious that it's parody.